Can I have it all? This is your today's activation. Take a safe space to lie down or sit down somewhere. Closing your eyes if you feel safe. Take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to arrive here. Arrive to this activation. There is a question inside of you that lives inside of you, yeah? And the question is, can I really have it all? And before we answer it, just feel this. What comes up in your body? Because for most women, it's not a full yes. There's hesitation, tightness, a quiet voice that says, not fully. And this did not start today, my darling. And if you had a sessions with me, we probably unpacked it where and what time did it happen. But if you didn't have a session with me and you're listening to this for the first time, let's go start with a journey. Because this, can I have it all, did not start it today. You learned that you cannot fully have it. Maybe when you were little, a toddler, you perhaps saw that love come with the conditions. You were praised when you were good, quiet, helpful, needed in a family, yeah? And when you needed more or felt more, something shifted. And maybe it was subtle, and maybe it was silence, and maybe it was tension, but you felt it in your body. So if you learn something, I have to earn love. I can't have too much. I need to be careful what I ask for. And then maybe you grew up and the world reinforced it. Work harder, prove yourself. Don't be too much. Don't want too much. So now, when you ask yourself, can I have it all? Your body remembers. And it goes, isn't it? And for some of you, it tightens. Not because you can't have it, but because part of you learned that it wasn't safe to begin with. So right now, we're not forcing, yes, we're meeting that part of you, the one who learned to limit herself. I want you to feel that version of her. Yeah? And for some of you, maybe the tears will want to come rolling. And maybe that little girl is right now in front of you. That little you. So don't push her away. You don't need to override her. Just let her to be here, to breathe, to feel free, because she wasn't wrong. She was protecting you. This is what she learned. And now you're leading so gently. So begin to allow yourself to open up your heart, softening your chest, relaxing your stomach, and feel into this. What if it's safe for me now to have more? Let that land in slowly. And I'll repeat this again. What if it's safe for me now to have it more? Let that land in. That's going to force it. No pressure, just possibility. Because the truth is, nothing outside of you is actually stopping you. Your only limit is that you learn that there is actually a limit. And you never question it. Because when we're little, did we question our parents? I know myself and my parents said something. you just listened. Back in my times, there was no Google, there was nowhere to ask, you just believed that. In my time, we went to the library and there was a paper written down where you go and pick up your book. Yeah. We all have got the things how we grew up. Yeah. So right now, we're not questioning. When we were little, we didn't question anything. But right now, we're opening the realm of you, the timeline of you, where you're going to be becoming the woman who no longer believes she has to earn everything, she has to prove everything, she has to hold herself back because someone else, your sibling or someone else, is going to miss out. You don't have to hold yourself back. So feel that version of you who doesn't have to shrink, doesn't have to apologize for wanting more. She allows and feels this as her truth. Yeah? So allow yourself to drop into your body and say this with me. I'm allowed to have it all. Because that version of all is your version. Not Yelna's, not other people's names I don't want to mention, but it's your truth. So I need you to see it and say it with me. I'm allowed to have it all. And not because I worked so hard, not because I proved myself, but because I'm no longer available for I can't. Yeah? Breathe into this expansion right now. You're allowed to have it all. You absolutely are. And so, afterwards, I want to remind you to write it down. What is it that you wanted to have more? And for some of you, it could be, I just want to be more happier and enjoy myself. And I don't have to explain to anyone that I'm just happy. It doesn't have to be always being associated with success, money, anything like that. It could be just this, but for some of you, is just I want to be happy. So write it down, what I'm allowed to have it all. And make that as your declaration. Make that as your prayer, mantra. Write it down on a post-it note. I'm allowed to have it all. But you get to decide, what is that all? What is that all? And own that all, what it is. So many times we've been conditioned that we have to prove it to have it. What if you receive it just because? What if you receive it just because you're valuable? What if you receive it because you're a walking miracle? What if you receive it just because you're a human being? What if you receive it just because? It doesn't have to be in some why, but it can be in that neutral feeling and emotion of I receive. Because somewhere along the line, when you were little, you learn to have the conditions. And now I want to take a deep second part of this video. And we are going to be burning those conditions, and I feel like it. That's what we need to do. So in your mind, while you're lying down and you're relaxing and listening to this, whiteboard appears in front of you. And on that whiteboard, there is your colorful marker, and you're going to write it down. What conditions? What conditions did you learn in a childhood that you can have it if you do blah blah blah? I have to work, I have to prove, I have to be knowledgeable, I have to be smart, I have to be perfect, I have to be. Now you're going to write that down on the whiteboard. Keep writing. And eventually you will listen to this video with your eyes open and a pen and paper. So re-listen to this as many times as you need to. Especially if we're doing sessions, yeah? Because there will be lots of answers in this. So all of those conditions, what you learn, yeah? Yeah, did you write it down? And then you're going to write it down, those conditions, on your pen and paper. And afterwards, we are going to actually burn safely that paper. We're going to rip it in 300 pieces and throw it away. Whichever feels comfortable and good for you, you'll do it. But if you're on a whiteboard, we're going to take a beautiful, huge, big eraser and we are going to wipe it off the whiteboard because those conditions do not fucking apply to you anymore. Yeah? They don't apply. This is something what society put on you for various reasons. Is it because parents didn't know any better, or they were afraid and they were projecting their own wounds and, all sorts of things, or other people in your past, but they're not yours to carry. And so now you're gonna wipe them off, rip them apart to the pieces, and they're not yours. They're not part of your vocabulary, they're not part of your timeline, they're not yours. And we are just going to let them go. Because what we are choosing is to have it all. And you have got the birthright to have it all. Is it happiness? Is it money? Is it success? Is it having a house? Is it amazing clients? An amazing partner? Peace? Children? Whatever it is that you wish for, you can have it all. You can absolutely have it all. The farm, the tidy kitchen, the beautiful man, woman, whatever it is that you wanted to have. They're your wishes, your desires. Who is here to tell you that you can't have it? You can have it all. And for some, it will just take time. But remember this, as any amazing dish, it takes time to cook it, to look at it, to simmer it, and then it turns out to be absolutely amazing, beautiful thing. So take time for you. Don't rush the process. You're worthy of it for taking time, but you are going to have it all. And today we took a condition supply off you. Celebrate that. Celebrate. These conditions don't apply for you. And now we are going to write it down. Next thing. What is it that you want to have? Write it down, the list. What am I choosing to have it all? What is it, my all? And listen to this as many times as you need to. Save it up. And so much love to you right now. And remember, limit doesn't exist.